Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 5 of Here Comes the Sunscreen. I feel like I'm a used car salesman for a second. Anyway, hi, welcome back. So today I've got a doozy for you in a good way, right? I am going to be actually reviewing 3 Pacifica sunscreens. I think this is all of theirs, but I could be wrong. There could be 1 or 2 that I'm missing. I tried to get the collection so you could see what each one is kind of like, but again, I could have missed a few. So that's what I'm doing. If you haven't noticed, sometimes I'll do a review during this 14 days of sunscreen on just one product, and then other times it'll be on maybe a collection. I'm not going to do like a collection, one of my massive ones where I do like 8 sunscreens, but I will do maybe a pair or a trio like I'm doing today. So if you are enjoying this Here Comes the Sunscreen, 14 days of sunscreen, do give it a big ol' like and consider subscribing. It really helps my channel. And we're just rocking and rolling. We got, 9 more days of this? So much fun. So I hope you're having fun and we're gonna get into it right now.
Here comes the sun and I say it's alright.
So this is the Kind Tint SPF Tinted Serum from Pacifica. This retails for $18, which is very affordable. I love to see that. And you get 1.7 fluid ounces, which is your standard amount for a sunscreen, otherwise 50 milliliters. So this is an all-mineral SPF, which is fortified with skincare benefits and lightly tinted to help block white casting or gray tones. Light formula is designed to blend seamlessly and work for most skin tones as pre-makeup protection. As it said, it has 20.8% zinc oxide, but it also does have butyllactyl salicylate. So if you consider that a chemical active ingredient, then this would be a hybrid sunscreen. It does have quite a strong, not strong scent, but it has a scent. And I feel like it might irritate some people's skin because it was one of the first things I noticed. I think it actually smells quite nice. It's got like jasmine, vanilla-y kind of scents to it, but you know, if that's something that you do not like, then definitely don't go for it. They say that it is good for all skin types, which I'm gonna just say no. If you have dry skin, you're probably not gonna like this one. And for skin situation, which I've never heard people say, it says for dullness, dryness, and fine lines. Also, absolutely not. I would say that if you have dullness, dryness, or fine lines, this is going to be one of the sunscreens you want to avoid, actually. And then they say lightweight and glowy. Again, lightweight, maybe. Glowy, absolutely not. Do you see a glow on my face right now? No. And then, yeah, it smells like creamy jasmine with a hint of warm vanilla. I don't know what they are thinking. I'm just reading through the details of this, and it says it makes skin look fresh with a natural looking glow. I don't see that whatsoever. And then it makes skin feel like you're not wearing anything at all. That one I can kind of get behind. Okay, so let's just go over the really quick pros and cons of this one, and then I'm gonna review all of them at the end together. But this one has no glow. This is, I would say, a matte sunscreen, and it goes on it's thin, but it feels heavy and very, very tacky. So as you can see when I was rubbing it out, and even you can see close up, I wasn't able to blend it because it just is not satiny or silky. It doesn't blend very well. Even the leftover on my hands is just, there's a lot of friction there. And I would like it if they made it silkier because then it would be easier to blend in. But as it stands, I have patches, I have leftover white cast. It's just not something I would reach for. If I could only use one pump and that would be it, I could make it work, but you want to use a little bit more typically. I used 4 pumps and that was the correct amount for my neck and face. And as I was layering it, it got harder and harder to layer. So that's kind of where it stands. I could see this easily pilling, and it probably will if I even touch it again. Yeah, it's gonna pill on my eyelids. It's gonna just pill right off because it doesn't blend in very well. As it said the other thing I did want to mention for skin type, I think if you have dry skin, you're going to hate this. It's gonna make your skin feel drier and tauter and just accentuate any fine lines, wrinkles, dry patches. If you have more oily skin, this could actually work better for you. I would say though, you would have to have like a little bit lighter of a skin tone, because you can see, even though they say it's no white cast, it definitely has a cast or like a little tint to it. And the fact that I can't blend it in makes it that much more visible. Those are kind of the very quick kind of run through of the Kind Tint SPF. Oh, I didn't even mention it's SPF 30. So that's the first one. I'm gonna wash this off and we'll start with the next one. So this is the Vegan Collagen Everyday Lotion SPF 30. It retails for $20 and you get the same amount, 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces. So $2 more for the same amount, but I will tell you right off the bat, this one blends in so much more nicely. It's got the silky smooth feel that I wish the other one had, and I think the $2 are worth it. Okay, so this is a lightweight daily lotion infused with vegan collagen, aloe, and flower extracts to help hydrate the skin. So it says it's for all and aging skin types. A lightweight daily moisturizer with broad spectrum SPF 30 protection. Smells like subtle white floral notes. I would say that's true, but I think they don't smell that great. And as far as our filters, it is a chemical sunscreen, so you have 3% avobenzone, 15% homosalate, 10% octocrylene, and 5% octosalate. Okay, so if you want to see the difference between like application, I guarantee you that when I applied the vegan collagen one, it will take way less time than the Kind Tint SPF. This Kind Tint, the like mineral one, it was just very cumbersome and it did not blend. It was not silky. This one just goes on invisibly, clearly, and quickly. So I would say that the vegan collagen one is more typical for your normal chemical sunscreens, whereas this Kind Tint one is more typical for some like not great mineral sunscreens. I forgot to mention, but all of these, I think all of these do come in a glass bottle, which is very nice, but I have a feeling if I were to go through it and try to use it all, I wouldn't be able to get the very bottom part because the pump does not reach. And so with glass, that's kind of one of the downsides. You can't really get all of it out at the end. As far as our finish and what it looks like on skin types, I would say that this one is gonna be nice for pretty much all skin types. I wouldn't say that this is super hydrating. So if you have the driest of the dry skin, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna give you a glow, but I don't think it's gonna last all day long. I think right now it looks really nice on me. I could go out of the house looking like this. I don't look like a disco ball. I don't look too crazy in that sense, but it would also be beautiful under makeup as like your glowy primer. If you do have more oily skin, you're definitely gonna need to powder and maybe put something matte like a foundation or tint over it if you don't want this much glow. But I do think that this one, as opposed to our first Kind Tint one, is gonna be better suited for more skin types, and then you just kind of alter it depending on what you need. So, no cast, does have a scent. I don't like the scent. I prefer the Kind Tint scent to this one. That's a personal preference thing, of course. And yeah, I think that covers it for this one, so we'll take it off, and then we've got one more. This is the SEANC, get it? Haha. Sheer Face Serum SPF 55. So all of the other two were SPF 30 and this one is SPF 55. This retails for $18 and it comes in 1.7 fluid ounces or 50 milliliters. This one is a concentrated formula with stabilized vitamin C, marine plant extracts, ashwagandha fruit extract, and aloe vera to support your glow. It is sun care and skincare for your face, they say. It also has a light citrus smell to it. As far as your active ingredients, this one is 100% chemical. It's got 2.9% avobenzone, 9.8% homosalate, 4.9% octosalate, and 9.5% octocrylene. So if you haven't noticed in this video, I've been very careful not to really get it on my eyes or in my eyes, because both of the ones are, I have found them to have like a little bit of eye sting and irritation, and I just had LASIK surgery or PRK surgery, but eye surgery like a week and a half ago, and I just cannot, like I don't want to get it in my eye. I have from experience had that kind of issue with these sunscreens though, so you know, while I don't know if it's going to do that to everybody, if you are kind of sensitive in the eye area, I would just avoid the eyes altogether if you're gonna wear any of these. Well, especially the 2 chemical ones. Okay, so I would say that this one is definitely gonna be made more for the dry skin people. It is also supposed to be like a vitamin C serum, so you are gonna get that glow, which you typically do get from anything that has vitamin C in it. But I definitely see the vitamin C, the C and C one, and then the vegan collagen being more toward your drier skin, or if you just want this kind of like glowy, radiant look to your skin. There's absolutely no white cast in this one. It's 100% chemical, so it shouldn't. It goes on very easily, very silky. Both of the 2 chemical ones that I reviewed go on perfectly and very easily, and I want the Kind Tint one to go on as smoothly as the other 2, but it does not. So is this one gonna be too much if you do have oily skin? I'm not gonna use the word greasy, but it feels a little bit more like toward that end of the spectrum than the vegan collagen. This one, the vegan collagen, feels like a lotion, like more like a lotion to me. So I think if you have oilier skin, I would go with the vegan collagen over the CNC. But if you do have drier skin, I think this one could be really nice for you. I probably would layer it underneath a moisturizer if you're really dry and you're noticing that it's not giving you the hydration that you need. But it would be a very easy thing to just kind of bump up the moisture with a moisturizer. One more thing about the CNC sunscreen. Because it does have vitamin C in it, I do kind of feel that like weird little tingle, which I don't love, especially when it's a sunscreen. Like if it were just a vitamin C serum and I felt that, then I would be okay with it. But I don't like to really mix my skincare and my sunscreen. I just find that it can be really irritating when they put too much skincare in a sunscreen. And I look at it as just a functional ingredient or functional product. So if you do have sensitive skin, I think this one could be a little irritating. Okay, so let us talk about all 3 of them. So I think you could kind of tell that my least favorite is the Kind Tint SPF. I think if you have oily, light skin, like fair toned skin, this is probably the only kind of person that it's gonna work really well for. Otherwise, if you still want a mineral sunscreen and you want something that's lightly tinted, there are other options out there. This one is cheap though, so if this is your budget, then you know, it could be a good option if those things kind of fall in line. As far as the other 2, the 2 chemical ones, I definitely prefer the vegan collagen over the CNC. This one I just can feel like it's already kind of irritating my eyes. I can feel that like tingling around my mouth. I don't love that. I just think it, again, like it's a functional product. I want it to just do its job. But at the same time, the CNC has SPF 55, which I really, really want. And this vegan collagen one only has SPF 30. So it's kind of a trade-off. But if I'm gonna go for one, I'm probably gonna go for the vegan collagen. I think it's gonna be better for your more sensitive skin as well. So I think overall this one is maybe a little bit of a better option than this one, but only you can be the judge. So you kind of have to just see what you're looking for. Do you just want an all-in-one with vitamin C for $18 and you don't mind the smell, your eyes don't get irritated, then this one could be perfect for you. It just, you know, it's up to you. I'm just here to give you kind of the details, show you what it looks like. And if none of them work, because honestly, none of them really work that well for me, then don't buy any of them. So that kind of goes over everything, and I'm gonna leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed day 5 of our Here Comes the Sunscreen. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6. Bye!